Hello, my viewers. Today is Wednesday, April 19, 2017. Some more bipolar opposites. My name is Timothy Andrew Antonio Cubbin. The next students, we're going to look at the news. Today, we'll look at a news article called Polar Bear Dies of a Broken Heart After Best Friend Shipped Off by SeaWorld by Josh Robbins from International Business Times, posted April 19, 2017. Here's what the article says. A leading animal welfare charity claims that a polar bear died from a broken heart after her best friend of 20 years was shipped away from SeaWorld San Diego to Pittsburgh Zoo. People for the Ethical Treatment of Animals, PETA, made the claims yesterday following the death of Shenja, a 21-year-old polar bear born in captivity and living in SeaWorld's wild Arctic exhibits since the 1990s. She lived alongside Snowflake in the enclosure for around 20 years. The two females developed a deep friendship. Recently, Snowflake was sent to Pittsburgh Zoo in an attempt to breed her. Now Shenja has died, and PETA says the causes of death are abundantly clear. Shenja died of a broken heart, PETA believes. After losing a companion of 20 years when SeaWorld shipped Snowflake to the Pittsburgh Zoo in order to breed more miserable polar bears, Shenja did what anyone would do, and when they lose all hope, she gave up, said PETA Vice President Tracy Remain. This should be a wake-up call to SeaWorld. Stop breeding and shipping animals around, close the animal exhibits, and retire the animals to sanctuaries. Until it does, this ship will keep sinking, Remain added, as reported in the Times of San Diego. It is reported that Shenja lost her appetite in the days after Snowflake's departure, but that still gives a shock to SeaWorld staff. Al Garver, SeaWorld's vice president of zoological operations, said, Shenja not only touched the hearts of those who have cared for her the last 2 decades, but also millions of guests who had a chance to see her in person. We're proud to be part of her life, and to know that she inspired people from around the world to want to protect polar bears in the wild. Polar bears can only expect to live until they are about 18 in the wild, whereas those in captivity, such as Shenja, often live into their late 20s. SeaWorld San Diego was previously criticized for mobilizing employees to pose as animal rights activists to spy on its critics. I'd like to talk about Remain's comments. This should be a wake-up call to SeaWorld. Stop breeding and shipping animals around, close the animal exhibits, and retire the animals to sanctuaries. Until it does, the ship will keep sinking. The biggest point of going to SeaWorld is to see the animals. Can you imagine SeaWorld Orlando getting rid of the Shamu family? No one would go then. We all want to see the whales splash, so you don't want to be splashed on. It's the fun of going there. While it is true that most of the animals there are sent to sanctuaries after a certain amount of time, sending them off would make SeaWorld boring, not having live animals. Let's face it, we have regular zoo animals bred in captivity and shipped to other zoos. That's the whole bloody point. To tell the zoos they can't breed animals in captivity, or ship would not make the place a zoo. But let's look at the other angle of Remain's comments. Maybe a place where the animals are exploitation of animals, especially since attachments like Shenja and Snowflake causes death. Maybe it isn't best to have the animals. Besides, we have zoos and aquarium attractions with these animals. And let's not forget the rides there, like the roller coasters, flumes, indoor attractions, which should suffice to go there. After all, we go to Six Flags, and Six Flags doesn't have animals, and they do just fine. SeaWorld just needs themes to make it a true theme park and not have animals perform at the cost of their livelihood. Well, I think this is a good place to stop. I remind you to send me emails with any questions, comments, anything on the show, but no politics. My email address is bipolaropposites119@yahoo.com. So all I have to say is Tim Cubbin, out.